Welcome back, everyone. All right, starting off our core block here with Porky Pig's Haunted Holiday, here is Steve TV Online. Steve, take it away.
Hello, everyone. My name is Stevetvonline, Online, and I'm going to be playing Porky Pig's Haunted Holiday. So this is a Super NES game that was a little bit underrated in my opinion. A lot of people haven't really heard of it. It's also, I believe, with what I've read up on, the only licensed Porky Pig game out there. So if Porky Pig is one of your favorite characters, you're gonna thoroughly enjoy this game. It is a bit strange in the way that some of the levels are, but I will kind of explain them as I'm going. Timing will start the second that I hit the start button here. So timing will start in 3, 2, 1, go.
Steve, it appears that you have hit a button to switch to the landing page scene on OBS.
Oh, there we go. Okay. I didn't know what had happened.
Would you like to restart?
Yeah, I can. Yeah, I'll restart. All right, sorry about that.
Wrong output scene, by the way.
There we go. I know exactly what happened. We're good now. That will not happen again.
Let's hope. Alright, just do another countdown whenever you're ready.
Yeah, I just need to get it all set up again.
Yep. Make sure to turn off your hotkey.
Yeah, I got it. Alright, 3, 2, 1, go. Alright, so this is Porky Pig's Haunted Holiday. So it starts off with Porky Pig, he's reading a book before he starts, and he manages to fall asleep while reading it, which leads him into his haunted dreams, and we must escape those haunted dreams. So right away, a couple of things right here is you saw me. I was just mashing the start button to get out of all the cutscenes. We're going to be doing that a lot. And then another thing is you're going to see me when there's a area that I can fall down, go down a slant. I'm going to be holding the down button. It allows for us to go a little bit faster down stuff. There we go. Then we're going to get onto this over here and fall down. We're going to see if we can do, it doesn't save that much time. Okay, I didn't get it. That's fine. Just slide down. If you mash the button there, you can actually fall through that down area there. So we're going to take these shoes and we're going to jump up them. Oh, I got it. Let's go. Then we're going to, that saves just a little bit of time having to wait for that to drop down. You can actually jump up on it. Now we're going to go over here. We're going to wait for the shoes. Then we're going to go up here and slide down again. Go all the way down here. And then jump up. And now we're going to go into a section. I'm not I don't know why. I'm not the best at this section. It's just a climbing up section. And for some reason, it freaks me out when I'm in this. And I'm not. I'm going to try and take it a little bit more carefully through here to make sure that I make it through, okay? Whew. Almost didn't make that jump. Oops. Yep, that's what I was afraid of. That's perfectly fine, though. There we go. Let's continue up this way. Once again. Go up. And now I'm going to try this trick once, and I got it. First try, let's go. And over here into the tree. So once again, we're just going to hold forward here. The reason I hold forward before we even spawn is because it will allow for Porky to start walking right away instead of having to wait a little bit. Alright. And to get on here, we're going to go up here. Oops. Oh, that's not good. We're going to get this just for safety because we are very low on health. And if you lose all your health, then this is a SNES game, so they decide to... I wouldn't have got a checkpoint there. I would have had to start from the very beginning of this section here. So I'm playing on the easy difficulty. The purpose of that is because it just gets rid of a little bit more of the stuff that's on screen. So normally when you were in this section, there would be a little bit more that would be on screen compared to what I actually have. So that tree that we climbed up, we're actually just going to now just go down it this time. Go all the way over this way, then make sure we're onto there, then make sure we go all the way back over, and this is down at the bottom of the tree. And now we are going to go onto our first boss, which is Ghost. So you can only hit the Ghost when he lifts up his hat. He spins around 3 times, and then he lifts up his hat. You can jump on him that way, and we are going to be doing that 5 times. So if you have anything that you want to say, you can go ahead and do that right now. So not all the bosses are going to be this slow. There's going to be some other ones that we can hit a little bit sooner than you normally would have to. This is the only one that you can't hit any faster. And final hit. Perfect. And... Alright. Going into the next area here, this is Dry Gulch. This is another level that I always struggle with for some reason. So I'm going to try and take it a little bit easier in this section. Because I've already taken 2 hits, which is not great. Have to wait for that train. We're gonna get this, and we're probably gonna end up... Yeah, we'll probably just take a death here, just so we... Yeah. That's fine. Alright, head over this way. Perfect. So that will always be there at that spot, so you want to make sure that you hit it. Cool. Oops. Okay, let's go. We should... Yeah, that was there. That heart was there, so that we should be good with health now the rest of the way. You can make it over that train, but for some reason recently it's not really been working for me. Oh, okay, I have 1 heart. We're going to risk it here, because this should be... Okay. I say should be, and watch me end up dying and have to redo this whole section. So, what's going to happen here is we're going to be going in the doors. It's kind of a, like a labyrinth sort of section. I knew I was going to die there. I always die there. It's a labyrinth section. We're trying to figure out what doors you have to go into. So, once again, we're going to go over here, and we're going to go into door 9. Then we're actually going to be able to make it this time. Up. And over to the left. Then we're going to go right again. But this time we're going to jump over the shoes. The shoes are actually going to help us get up there a little bit easier. Oops. I ditched my nose. Then we're going to go up here. And we're going to jump up this way. And we're going to go into the second door that shows up. Jump over 2 dogs and go into the second door. Then we're going to head over to the left over here. And we're going to go into the exit. Alright, so this is Sam, and Sam is actually one of my favorite bosses in the entire game, because he's very simple. All you have to do is you have to jump on the pan once he So this and then you have to shoot the bullet back at him. So this is one of the areas where you would see extra hurdles if you're playing on a higher difficulty, where the shot that Sam does down at the ground, he would be shooting out extra bullets, and you would have to dodge those bullets. But most of the time, it's usually if you're standing right where I'm standing, you usually would dodge them. All right, and like that, we have the end of Sam, and then we go into the next area, which is the I can't remember what it's just the rapids or something like that. Atlantis. Okay. So this is a really fun area because we have a little bit of a trick that's going to be happening here in just a little bit in this section to get down to. We're actually going to be going underwater, which is good for Porky if he can hold his breath for that long. I would not do that with normal pigs to see how long they can hold their breath underwater, just to let everybody know. Okay. So now, dodge that fish, duck under that fish, and duck under the bird. Ah! And then right here. Perfect. Go all the way over here, and here's where our trick is going to come in handy. We're actually going to land on that bird. That's perfect. We're going to just bounce on the water, because this is just an auto-scrolling section. So as long as we hold the jump button, get all the way over here, wait for this bird, and then jump up. There we go. Get that bird, then jump over here, and now we're underwater. That saves a lot of time having to wait for the boat, because the boat will go that same speed the entire way. So now we're underwater, and I'm going to land on or miss that fish entirely, and then... Oh, that was close. Usually that fish will hit you if you don't hit it. I got lucky there. So I'm going to jump up there, and jump over. This should bring a jellyfish down. And now for marathon safety, we're going to go over here. We're going to grab that heart, and then we're going to go back over here. Going to go all the way over here. There's going to be another jellyfish that drops down. Jump over. Perfect. Now there should be another jellyfish that drops down here. I never remember where it is, but luckily I got it. And we have to have all these hearts that I have right here for a trick that we can try for that I've never hit in my life. That'll be coming up later. So now we're going to go to the left. We're going to drop this jellyfish down, and we're going to jump up here. This will skip a little bit of the level, having to go all the way around. So one thing about this game is there's a way to look in this game. We're going to do that, and it just allows for us to go through the walls, which is very strange. So that was a trick I was trying for. I've never been able to get it. If you were able to do it, you would actually completely skip having to do with all this like moving over to the left-hand side here, and it would warp you over to the left-hand side. But anyway, for some reason, if you hit the look button while you're on that thing, Porky just goes right through the walls. It helps you with having to dodge everything. And then we go into one of the harder sections of the game. These bubbles going all the way up. So I'm going to be looking up to make sure I know exactly where everything is, but we're also going to be doing the look just so we can, like, get around everything. Okay. Well, that's what we want. Then get up. Get up there again. I don't think I'm going to make this cycle. Oh, I made it. Alright, so this is the good cycle. This is the cycle you want to get on the other side here. We want to make sure that we don't miss anything here now. Perfect. So this is the faster way to go. If you miss the cycle, then you have to go to the other side and get all the bubbles on the other side as well. But if you hit all of these bubbles, then you could get up to the next section a lot faster. Because the other side is actually a lot harder to do as well, compared to this side. And we're going to jump. And this boss, we can get one cycle a little bit early, so we're going to wait. We're going to jump down. We're going to hold the jump button, and then we're going to jump on him again. That gets 2 cycles down instead of just the one that you would normally have to do by jumping on his head. Jump all the way over here. Get Sharky again, and then we have to hit him 2 more times. Sharky? Ooh, I missed him. Never mind. Well, we're gonna lose a little bit of time because Sharky just decided not to allow for us to hit him for some reason right there. I've never seen that before. There we go. And one more hit of Sharky, and there we go. So now that we're done, we can just walk on water like this, do a little bit of a moonwalk on the water. Alright, so the abandoned mines are next, and actually this is actually one of the easier levels in the game. So I'm gonna just do that. I'm gonna jump at the very end here, and this will allow for us to actually walk forward without getting hit by that boulder. It looks scary, but it will always be that close, no matter what. Oh, I got hit by that. That's unfortunate. We're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna jump, so it'll allow for us to jump there at the very end. And now we're gonna go over here, bounce on the rat, and then slide all the way down. Go all the way down, and once again, we're going to hold the down button again. It's going to slide us all the way down this little area right here. And then we're going to go over to the right, dodging that boulder, go over here, and now we have a new little section with all these little blobby things. It's very unfortunate for these things, because if you have to get just the right jump to jump over them and the smaller sections, otherwise you will get hit. So I have 2 hearts here. I'm gonna take a little bit of a risk here and see if I can... No, okay, so I have 1 heart. Don't know if I'm gonna make it, but we're gonna still try it anyway. Okay, got over that one for the jump. Bad, just made it down that way. We're gonna go under that boulder, then move back. That way it can fall. This one we walk all the way forward. Then right here we're going to wait for the bat to move forward just a little bit. Then we're going to do a small jump like that. We're going to go back under this one like that. Then we're going to jump over and hopefully make it over that. Good. Alright. So we risked it. Now we are actually going to take a death just for safety purposes here. We're going to do that. We're going to go over, then turn right back around. Oh, that's fine. We're almost done with this level anyway. This is the very end of the level. So we're going to climb all the way up here, wait for that to go over. I'm not going to wait there like I normally would since I'm already hurt anyway. Ooh, I have 1 heart, but that's fine. The final boss is basically impossible. Not the final boss. This boss right here is basically impossible to die to. And that boss here is Tweety Bird. So you can get an extra hit right there from Tweety. There's 3 hits. We're going to wait for that. Then we're going to jump again. And then we have 1 more jump. And that is the end of the boss. It's a very quick and easy boss to do. So once again, I'm going to be mashing to get through everything. And now we're going into Appalachians, which is the Alps, which is my favorite level in the entire game. And when I get into this section, I will explain a little bit more about it. But right here at this very beginning, all you have to do is run forward. You don't have to worry about the hearts, because this section will actually, once you get past a certain area, will allow for you to actually get 3 hearts right there. This is on every difficulty, it will give you the hearts there, no matter what. Cool, we're on a really good cycle right here, so we should be able to dodge all of those. And then we're going to continue forward. We're going to get hit 1 more time there. That's perfectly fine. And then we have all these 1-ups and a heart. And then we're not going to move. We're going to go into another side-scroller where I can speed it up at the very end, but other than that, I can't really speed this one up. Another thing to say about these little clouds that are floating like separately, in any other difficulty they would be shooting out lightning that you would have to dodge. But with easy, we can just stand here and not have to worry about it. There's my other heart. pick up. We're gonna be doing the speed up at the very end. I had to make sure to pay attention so I can do the early jump forward. We're gonna be waiting for a one up to show up in order to get it. Okay, there's the one up. There's a bird, so there should be two birds coming out together. Now these two birds, wait for them to go off screen, then we wait. Now we can jump forward, and that will get us a little bit faster. So now we're going into my favorite part of the entire game, and this is this part of the Appalachians. If anybody likes Dali and older paintings with stuff melting, this is the level for you. So we're gonna jump on those eggs. Those will allow for you to jump a little bit or fly up into the air. You'll get scared to fly up into the air. You also have to dodge all of the flying ostriches and these holes that are on the ground. We're gonna jump over that egg. And then we're going to go all the way over here, and we want to make sure to dodge those cauldrons as well. Then jump up here and jump into the partly invisible door. We're going to run across these chicken legs, and then we're going to fall down onto that. Then we're going to not run forward. We're going to wait for that to go. We're going to jump over the hole. And once again, we're going to try and get forward as fast as possible here, because we want to get on a cycle where we get hit by the ostrich, but also get onto the flying carrot. Then I want to jump forward as much as I can. I'm going to always get hit by that. Then we want to jump all the way across all of these carrots, because they fall, so if you wait too long, you will end up getting hurt, or falling down, and you don't want that to happen. Alright, so now we're going to go over here, get onto the egg. We're going to fly straight up into the air. We're going to get a heart right there. Go over here. We're going to fall down here, get this heart for safety. Go down here, jump on the cauldron. Go over to the right, and then we're going to jump over these two holes. Oops, that's fine. And we're going to hold the jump button. It's going to allow for us to go over here. We're going to fall down on this carrot this time. Make sure not to get hit by the ostrich. Then we're going to jump, and then fall down here, get onto this egg. We're going to hold the jump button again and go over here onto there again. We're going to walk across the eyeballs. We're going to go into the door, then we're going to jump straight up again, and we're going to go into the same door. And then we're going to walk across the chicken legs once again, off of the eyeballs. We're going to walk down. Then we're going to jump straight up into the air, and then we're going to fall down out of this door, and we're going to follow the muffins. That's the best way to explain it, is just follow the muffins. There we go, fall into that door. We're going to go onto the next area, and I'm going to try a little bit of a trick. Hopefully I am able to hit it. We're going to jump over here, and we're going to get this heart. We're going to jump off, jump back over here. That's good. We're going to stand right here on this dice. Then we're going to do a jump, get into that door, and that skits having us have to go all the way around down and dodge some cauldrons on the way. And then we go forward. So this is another section that these cauldrons actually shoot stuff out of the top of them. So you want to, if you're on the harder difficulties, on easy, they obviously do not. So now we're going to go on to the boss, which is very simple. We're actually going to destroy this boss a little bit sooner. So in order for him not to hit you, you can do this every time. You can do this on your casual playthrough too. If you just walk over to the left, you can dodge the snowballs falling. Then we're going to jump on his head once. Then we're going to go back over here. We're going to jump on his head again. And we're going to do that 2 more times. And this boss will be done. The Yeti is a very quick and easy boss fight. Alright. Jump on his head, and jump on his head again, and then we have one more to do. Then after that, surprisingly, we will be going on to the last level of the game already. It's a very quick and easy game once you get the speedrun down. Okay, and that's it. That's the end of the Yeti boss. Super fast. Alright, now we're going on to onto the final level, which is the mansion, and this is where Daffy is, or the castle. Sorry. There's a very nice trick at the end of this to get into the final section of this level. But the first one is there is a jump pad right here. You can just go up to the top up here and walk onto the clouds, which is really nice. Otherwise, you have to like dodge a bunch of different stuff and things like that. So we're gonna walk a little bit more. We're gonna get this last cake. We're going to drop down right here. Perfect. That's exactly where I wanted to be. Jump over that, and then fall into here. We're going to walk to the left, and we're going to warp all the way to the end of that section, which allows for us to be inside of the castle now. So right here... that's fine. What I'm going to be doing... Oops. Oh, that's not good. I'm going to try and survive through this section, or at least get to the checkpoint. If I can get to the checkpoint, that would be awesome. Okay, there's the checkpoint. I only have 1 heart. I might just do this, just to save a little bit of time later on, because I don't think I can make it through with only 1 heart to the next area. Alright, go over here. Then we have to... I always get hit there. Cool. Let's go this way. I have 2 hearts. I might just die on this next section once again, so I can save a little bit of time once again. Because I don't think I can make it to the very end on 2 hearts. Jump on that, and then get hit by the wrecking ball. There we go. Alright, so the reason I die there, I usually would die there anyway, but the reason I die there is because I have invulnerability frames for a little bit here, which allows for me to go a little bit faster there and get a really good cycle. Perfect. Then we're going to jump down here. And it looks like we have really, really good cycles going on right now. So if I can get up to the top without getting hit once, I can actually go to the next section without having to take a death, which would be really good. Okay, perfect. So we're out. We're gonna be up to the next section here with 4 hearts. Oops. Come on, Porky. I have to destroy this kangaroo rat. Oh. That's fine. I can get 1 more heart up here. 1 more heart right there, I said. And now we have to watch out for... They're airplanes, but I call them hot dogs, because to me they look like hot dogs. But there's a lot of dodging of the hot dogs in this section. Jump up on him over there, then jump up there. Go underneath that one. Go over here, jump... Well, I didn't get the jump there, that's fine. This one's going to go down twice. We want to jump onto that. Go over here. Then low jumps. Go underneath that. Jump over that one. We have enough hearts. We can go all the way over without having to worry about dying. And then we'll go into the next section. Now, I'm not worried about 1 heart in this next section because this section is a little bit easier for me. And I say that I'm probably going to end up dying. But this next section is going to be... really easy. This water you can actually not land in because it will kill you instantly. So we have to watch out for that. There's going to be some swings that are coming up right there that I'm always afraid of. Okay, and like I said, I would die. And it would only be because of that water. That swing, if you get the right cycles, you can hit that swing on that first jump without having to stop. But that's the swing I always worry about when I'm on this last section. Okay, I got a late cycle, that's fine. And there's 1 more swing that I have to worry about, then after that, it will be easy going to the final boss. Oops, here's the swing that I need to worry about the last swing, because we have to get onto this and make sure that we jump on each one. Yeah, okay, now it's just easy going until the final... we get to the final boss here. And so I'm gonna say we're roughly like 2 or 3 minutes away from time coming up here. So we're gonna jump up here, go all the way over. And the final boss, obviously, I kind of already spoiled it, but the final boss is going to be Daffy Duck. And Daffy is not going to be attacking you. Instead, he's going to summon a robot that he is going to have attack us. And we have to hit it, I believe, 5 times. And that will be time once I get... the time will come after the final hit and the screen goes black. And that will be the final time. So, okay, we're going into the final section. already. And then we just have to hope for good luck, basically. So we have to hit the top of Daffy's head there in order to make him get hurt. We're going to try and lure him in by going back and forth here. Cool, that's actually really solid. This is 2. And 1 more. And once the screen goes black will be our final time here. After the final hit. Alright, so now we have to wait for the screen to go black. And... time. Alright. So that was Porky Pig's Haunted Holiday. I'm so glad I got to show this off at this marathon. This game is so much fun to me. I would strongly suggest anybody playing this game. It does have the original reason I got into playing this game is because I can never beat it when I was younger. So coming back to this and learning the speedrun for it, I was just so thrilled with how much fun of a speedrun this is, because I wasn't expecting that many like glitches per se to be in this, but it's also a little bit more skill because it's an older SNES game. But yeah, I'm Stevetvonline. I will be doing one more run tomorrow, and that's going to be Toy Story 3. So I hope you join me in showing that off, because that's one of my favorite speedruns that I run currently. But thank you very much.